What's going on, people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to another video. I hope you guys are doing well today. I am so excited because the FIFA Cup is less than 24 hours away. That's right, it will start tomorrow at 4 o'clock p.m. UK time. I am so excited. I'm looking forward to it. I know you guys watching at home and everyone in the world will be looking forward to it. You know, so many teams compete for one shiny golden FIFA Cup trophy, and I'm looking forward to it. You'd be disappointed to see your club that you support not be playing the next 6 weeks, but football is still going on, so you won't have to be disappointed. So yeah, I am looking forward to it. Of course, FIFA Cup was supposed to happen in June 2022 into July, but it's because of the coronavirus and the war between Russia and Ukraine. That's why they had to delay it and move it on to winter term from November 20th to December 18th. So yeah, so that's why they had to delay, and that's the first time in FIFA Cup history that this ever happened because it never happened before, ever. But this is the first time it got delayed. So I'm so excited, and this is a perfect time for me as a Chelsea fan because if FIFA Cup didn't exist, then I would just be you see me angry, sad, and all that stuff. But I'm so happy that I don't get to see my team until after Christmas. So yeah, at least FIFA Cup has done it the right time for Chelsea because the way that we're losing, performing, like honestly, I could have asked for a break, and that's exactly what we're getting. So yeah, so in this video, I'm going to tell you guys what FIFA Cup is, what my predictions for the group stage. Who do I think is going to be in the final? The one who's going to win it, the runners up, the player of the tournament, who will flop, who will win the Golden Boot, etc., etc., etc. So there's a lot of things to talk about, and also who are going to be in the group stages and who I think is going to be in the knockout stages. So there's a lot of things to talk about. I'm not sure how long this video is going to last, but I'll make it not long as soon as I can because I know you guys got something to do, so I won't keep you too much that long. So yeah, so before we get started, if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're new. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the bell notification so that I never miss any of my FIFA Cup 2022 content, and make sure you click the share button. Tell everyone that you can come to my video. Which team are you going to support? How do you think your team will do? And what's your predictions overall in the World Cup? Let me know in the comments down below at the end of this video. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. So without further ado, let's start off with the FIFA Cup. So what is it? Well, the FIFA Cup is a prestigious tournament in the world, and what that means is that it's the best football competition in the world, and there's over 1 million people that always watch FIFA Cup, and FIFA Cup happens every 4 years. Every 4 years. It started in 1930 and it will end in 2034. Now the FIFA Cup was supposed to happen in 1942 and 1946, but that didn't happen. So they had to cancel that one. But overall, it still happens every 4 years. So I'm going to tell you like this. So every 2 years you'll see FIFA Cup and then the European Cup. Like after this World Cup, then 2 years later it will be the European Championship. Then 2 years later it will be the FIFA Cup. So if you know what I mean. So FIFA Cup happens every 4 years and European Championship happens every 4 years. So that is what FIFA Cup is. It's the best tournament in football in the world, and many people like myself is going to be excited and looking forward to it, and there's going to be some TVs that will be broadcasting it everywhere in the world. Since I live in the UK, it's going to be featured on BBC One and on ITV as well. So those are the two TV programs that will be forecasting it, and yeah, I'll be watching both of them, both on ITV and BBC Sports, which one I think I would like to watch the most. So that's basically it. So FIFA Cup happens every 4 years. Of course, in 2018, France were the champions of the world, and they were and this and their I forgot what they call it again, but yeah, they're the last team to win the World Cup. So now the 4 years has gone by. Now there's only one team who could win this year's World Cup. But who would it be? Would it be Brazil this time? Would it be Argentina? Could this be Messi's year? Could it be Cristiano Ronaldo for Portugal in his last World Cup for his country? Would it be England? Could it finally come home? Could it be Germany under Hansi Flick? Could it be France again? It could be any single one of them, but only one team will become this year's champions of the world. And I know every single team will be having that chance and praying that they could just hold that trophy. The first it will be a captain, then everyone else will be holding that trophy. So yeah, when they look into it, they will be like, oh, that is shiny golden trophy. Oh my goodness me, I would like to hold it. So yeah, every single team will see it, but only one of them can hold it and will be this year's FIFA World Cup champions. So yeah, there's a lot of so who would it be? I'll tell you guys who my winner is in just a couple of moments. But before then, let's continue on to the FIFA World Cup. Now, here are the simple rules. Each team is in 32 countries everywhere in the world, not only Europe but everywhere in the world. And each team will be divided up into 8 groups, from Group A all the way up to Group H. So, and 4 teams will be one group. Now the rule is that they cannot put teams in the same country, the likes of Wales, England, all that stuff. They have to mix and match and put it into 4 teams. Now, these 4 teams will play each other only once and not twice, since it's not a European competition. And it's not like the Champions League or the Europa League or something like that, or even the league. They'll only face once. So England in their group will be facing England, then USA, then Wales, and that's it. They'll not be facing each other twice. So that's the basic rules. So these two will be facing each other once, and they'll be competing to see who will be in the top 2. Whoever team will finish in the top 2 will be in the knockout stages, and whoever finished third or fourth will be out of the World Cup. So I know that teams all over the world don't want 100% to be out of the World Cup, or either to finish third or fourth. So I know that every single team out there, everywhere in the world, will be competing for the top 2. So whoever finishes first is going to face the group that will be finishing in second, and whoever finishes in second will have to be facing groups who will finish first. So the groups. Since I'm an England fan, I want to see England top the group and see teams who are going to be finishing in second, rather than England finishing second and see who will be facing the first group. So yeah, I want England to finish first. So that's basically it. It's kind of like the Champions League, but a bit different. So yeah. So whoever is in the top 2 will be in the knockout stages. Whoever is finishing third or fourth will be out of the World Cup, which I know will be heartbreaking and sad for them if that actually happens. So yeah. And then after that, those 16 countries will be facing in the round of 16 in knockout stages. So whoever wins their game will be in the quarterfinals, and then whoever team wins their game will be in the semi-final, and then whoever wins that game will be facing both teams in the final, and then whoever wins the final will win this trophy, which you can see on the screen is this shiny golden trophy. If I could that's it. Who win this trophy, this shiny golden World Cup trophy. And look at that, it's fantastic, it is big. Let's make sure that no players drops it down so that it won't break. But that is absolutely fantastic. It's kind of like the FIFA Cup World Cup, but this one is a bit bigger because this tournament is bigger than the FIFA Club World Cup. So yeah, they'll be winning this trophy, whoever wins the final. Now, whichever team in the semi-final gets knocked out will be facing each other for the third place. So there are winners, there are runners up, and there will be third place. So winners will get the gold, not only lifting the trophy, but also wear the gold medal. Whoever wins the runners up will win the silver medal, and whoever wins the third round will be wearing a bronze medal. So that is how it works. It worked 4 years ago in 2018, and it will still do the same thing this year. So whoever gets knocked out in the semi-final will be facing each other in the third round to get a bronze medal. So that is how the competition will work. So yeah, so that's basically it. So 32 teams, 4 in each group. Then it will be 16 teams for the knockout stages, and then it will be only one team who will win that golden trophy. So that is how the FIFA Cup works, and those are the basic rules. Now, the other rule is that people cannot drink alcohol in that place, and I think that was the right decision because the more you drink alcohol, the more you become drunk and feel dizzy, and you'll be laying on the ground. So I'm glad that there will be no alcohol. Just drink water if it's hot outside, or maybe just a bit of cold water. You know what I mean? Because if I went to Qatar, I'll be ready to bring a bottle of water with me every single day so that I won't get dehydrated and I'll be more energy. I won't get feel tired. So yeah. So for me, whoever is going to Qatar, no alcohol, just water and maybe a bit of drink, but no alcohol, please. Don't make yourself too drunk and don't kill yourself because it will be your fault that you caused this problem. So yeah, so please, no alcohol allowed. Start the basic rule. Other than that, that's basically it. Just see which match you want to go, pay your ticket, then go to that stadium and yeah, enjoy the game. So yeah, if you feel still hot, then just bring a fan with you, like this, or use your hand or use any of those fan. You can fan yourself during the game so that it won't feel too hot and sweaty. And yeah, that's basically it. So that's the basic rules of the FIFA Cup. If there's anything else I missed, then let me know, and maybe tomorrow I'll talk about that. So if you're missing anything, let me know in the comments down below. So yeah, so that's it. So those are what the FIFA Cup is, the basic rules. Now it's time for me to tell you the group stage of this year's FIFA World Cup. Now, let me just get it on my phone and I'll show you guys the screen as well. So yeah, A up to H. So without further ado, now let's see who is in the group stages of this year's FIFA World Cup. Alright, so we will start with group number A. So in group A, we have Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, and the Netherlands. In group B, we have England, Iran, United States of America, or USA for short, and Wales in group B. In Group C, we've got Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. For Group D, we have France, Australia, Denmark, and Tunisia. In Group E, we've got Spain, Costa Rica, Germany, and Japan. For Group F, we've got Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. In Group G, we've got Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon. And in Group H, the last group for this year's FIFA World Cup, we've got Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, and South Korea. So those are this year's FIFA World Cup group stages and 32 teams in that group. So, like I said, these teams will be competing each other once, and whoever goes first or whoever bees in the top two will be in the knockout stages. Whoever finishes third or fourth will be out of this year's FIFA World Cup. So, I know you want to compete for those top two, but the only way to do that is to not lose one game. If you lose one game, you still have a chance. But if you lose two games, it could be over. You could be out. If you lose all three of them, then you're 100% out. if you want to be in the knockout stages, you have to make sure that you don't lose any game, and that's what England have to do. Do not lose any game. If we can beat Wales in one, or maybe perhaps drew to USA, then that'll be enough for us, England, to be in the knockout stages. But if we lose one game, we can still be in the knockout stages. But if we lose two games, we could be out potentially. And if we lose one more game, three games in a row, then that means England will be in fourth place and will be out of the World Cup. So those are what the basic rules in the group stages. So whoever finishes in the top two will be this year's knockout stages to compete for the trophy for this year's FIFA World Cup and will become champions of the world. So those are the group stages. Now, give me a moment. Yeah, now it's time for me to predict my oh, let me just get that out very quickly. Give me a moment, guys. Yep, that's it. So now it's time for me to predict what my group stage predictions will be, and I'll also tell you guys who I think is going to be the player of the season. Sorry, the player of the tournament, the golden boot, the winner, the runners-up, who will finish in, who will flop, and yeah, how far teams can go. So yeah, so without further ado, let's go and make my predictions for my group stages. Alright, so in Group A, we have Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, and the Netherlands. Now, looking at this year, I think here that Netherlands, for me, are going to finish in first place. Let me just drag it down. Yeah, so Netherlands are going to finish in first place, and then the big question is, could Qatar, the home team, yeah, make it to the group stages? Because we've seen Russia do it, and we've seen many other teams like Brazil, Germany, all that stuff do it. So for me, yeah, oh, second place for me is between Qatar and Senegal. I think Ecuador for me are going to finish in fourth because I never heard of that team before. No disrespect, I don't know where they're from, but I think they'll finish in fourth. For me, this one is difficult because I really hope Senegal make it through. If Sadio Mane didn't get injured, then for me I would have put Senegal in second place. But since they got mad Sadio Mane injured, I'm not sure what they're gonna do. Oh God! For Qatar, they want to make their country proud since they're at home. Oh Jesus, this one is difficult, you know. For me, I want Senegal to make it to the knockout stages. So, but for me, we've seen home teams go to the knockout stages. So, so unfortunately, for me, I think Senegal will be out, and I think Qatar would be in second place because, like I said. We've seen their countries go through to knockout stages. So for me, I think Qatar will be in second, and I think they make it to knockout stages. If I'm wrong, like I said, I'm always wrong. So I cannot change my mind. So in Group A, my team who is going to be like this: Netherlands first, Qatar second, Senegal third, and Ecuador number four. Now let's move on into Group B, which is England in one, USA and Wales. So for me, I think in one will be out because and I think I've heard of that country once. I never heard that country all the time, but I heard it once. But I think they'll be in fourth place. In third place, is between Wales and USA because I think for me England will finish top of the group. I think they will do that. But for me, it's either second or third. USA, I for me, I want Wales to go through to the knockout stages because it's the first time they've been to the World Cup since 1964. So, well, I wish Wales the best of luck, but they have to get a good result against England and USA. If they can do that, then I'll be very happy. But if they can't, then oh well, at least they make it to the World Cup, which is not that bad. So oh, but USA they got really good players. Like so, the only player who I know is Pulisic. So Oh, Jesus Christ. I really want Wales to go to the knockout stages, but I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure. So, unfortunately for Wales, I think they'll finish third, and I think USA will finish in second place. So those are going to be my Group B. After third matches, England first, USA second, Wales third, and England four. If Wales could make can get a really good result against both England and USA, then I think then for me, I will apologize to Wales fans, and I was never should have doubted them. But if they don't get a good result against both England and USA, but maybe win against England, then maybe my prediction was right to predict Wales in third place. So that's basically it. But I don't want Wales to disappoint me. I hope they do well in the group stages. So yeah, that's basically it. So those are going to be my Group B in terms of the knockout stages. Right, for Group C, we have let's see, Argentina. Let me just have a look at my phone again. We have Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. Now, for this one is difficult. Number one is going to be Argentina because it's not because of Lionel Messi. They got really good players like Romeo, Emi Martinez, and all that stuff. So I think they'll finish in first place. And I think Poland will finish in second because Robert Lewandowski is the top scorer of La Liga for Barcelona. So I think here that Poland will do well with Lewandowski in the team. So I think they'll finish in second. Third place, I think it will be Mexico because I've heard of that team. And Saudi Arabia, the ones that bought Newcastle, buy the Newcastle and become an owner. I think for me, I think here that they might be out, and they'll be in fourth place. So of course Newcastle don't want that to happen, but for me, I just cannot see Saudi Arabia make it to the top two of So I think him and Mexico will be out. So in Group C, my one is going to be Argentina first, Poland second, Mexico third, and Saudi Arabia fourth. Now, let's move on into Group D. So, Group D, we have, France, Australia, Denmark, and Tunisia. Now, this one is going to be very interesting. That may shock all of you. For me, number one, I think it might be Denmark. It could be because Christian Eriksen is back, Christian Eric yeah, Christensen as well. Like Denmark have got really good players. For France, yeah, they've also got really good players. But for me, the last few games they haven't been looking that great. Of course, Giroud is close to equaling Thierry Henry's record, but they got N'Golo Kante out. They've got Christopher Nkunku out. And who else? Yeah, they've got their best players out. And like I said, the last few games without them, France are not the same. So I think here that Denmark will finish first, and then it will be France second. Um, let's see. Tunisia or Australia? Oh, this one. Yeah. Um, let's see. I think Tunisia. I think Tunisia might finish in third, and I think Australia will finish in fourth. So for me, the third and the fourth is between Tunisia and Australia, but I think Tunisia might get one win and two losses, and Australia will get three losses in a row. So yeah, that's basically it. So I think Denmark first, then France, then Tunisia, then Australia for Group D in terms of the finished games for them. So we move on into Group E. So in Group E, we have Spain, Costa Rica, Germany, and Japan. Now, for me, I think Costa Rica will finish in fourth, and I think Japan will finish in third. Now, first and second is really going to be difficult because Spain were this close, they were this close, yeah, to be in the European Championship last season, but they ended up bottling it. For Germany, they also got really good players, the likes of Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, Thomas Müller, Manuel Neuer, but they went out against England in the round of 16. So boy, oh boy, Group E, this one is going to be difficult. And I'm looking forward when these two face each other. Really looking forward to it. It's going to be Aspilicueta up against Kai Havertz. That's it. So Kai Havertz up against Aspilicueta. So yeah, actually, yeah, that's it. So boy, this is going to be tough. Like I said, whoever finished first place will be facing teams who went second, and whoever finished in second will be facing teams finishing first. So, oh boy, this is going to be very, very difficult. But, do, 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 do. Oh boy, I think, I think, hmm. Oh boy, this is difficult. Okay, so my decision is that I think Germany will finish in first place just about, and I think Spain will finish in second. And I think here that these two teams, both Germany and Spain, will win two games and draw only once. And it all depends on the goal difference. If Germany score more goals than Spain, they'll finish top. But if Spain finish more goals than Germany, then they'll finish top. So for me, it's tough between Germany and Spain. But I think for me, I think I go for Germany first and then Spain. Then third will be Japan. Then fourth will be Costa Rica. Right, we move on into Group F, which is Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. Of course, Croatia was the last 2018 World Cup final, and they were the runners up. So yeah, so I think Belgium, no doubt about it, will finish first. I think Croatia will finish in second because they normally do well in the World Cup. Um, I think Morocco will finish in third because they've got really good players, but I think it will be tough facing teams like Belgium and Croatia. And I think Canada will finish in fourth place. Even though Canada qualified, like I said, both both Morocco and Canada is going to be facing really tough teams. And I think Belgium is one the second best team in the world right now. So those are going to be my Group F in order. Belgium first, Croatia in second, Morocco third, and Canada in fourth. All right, we move on into the another interesting ones. So in Group G, we have Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon. So first place for me is Brazil. Then for me, I think it might be Switzerland that finished in second because Switzerland knocked out France last time when it was 3-3. So I think they'll do one in the group. And for Brazil, they'll win every game. Simple because Thiago Silva, and I want to say big up Thiago Silva though. Congratulations because this guy, all my days, he's been going to the next level, the next level, the next level. Guess what? I have a big announcement about Thiago Silva. He is going to be the captain for this year's FIFA World Cup for Brazil. So, congratulations to Thiago Silva. Absolutely well done. And he deserves it because for Chelsea, he has been our best player for 2 years, ever since he signed in number 3. Yes, there's a couple of games where he looked that bad, but he does well in big games. He knows how to defend, he knows how to make tackles, goal line clearances. So yeah, so congratulations to Thiago Silva, who is going to be the captain for Brazil for this year's FIFA World Cup. So congratulations to him. All right, so that's number one, Brazil. Switzerland is second. I think Serbia will finish in third. And I think Cameroon, who I think is from Africa, is going to finish in fourth. So, yeah, because, I've heard Cameroon, and it's good that in the World Cup, but I think they'll lose every game. They'll really lose because Brazil got really good players. So did Switzerland, the likes of Granit Xhaka and all that stuff. Serbia, Alexander Mitrovic, they got really good players. So I think Cameroon is going to face a really tough chase for all three of them. So those are going to be my Group G in this order. Brazil first, Switzerland second, Serbia third, and Cameroon in fourth. And then, last and not least, Group H. We've got Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, and Korea. Now, now the big question is about Portugal. Will Cristiano Ronaldo play? Because we've watched his interview both on Wednesday and Thursday on Sky TV if you live in the UK on 526, and Bruno Fernandes was talking about him. So the big question is, if since they've watched that interview, will they allow Cristiano Ronaldo to play? Of course, he's going to be at the World Cup, but the big question is, would they allow him to play? That's a big question. If he does, then I think Portugal might do well in terms of maybe not going that far, but maybe the group stage and the round of 16 and all that stuff. But if they don't, then Portugal could be in serious trouble. So if Portugal want to win the World Cup, they need Cristiano Ronaldo to start. So that's a big question. So in terms of Group H, um, I think Korean is going to finish in third, and Korea Republic, yes, sorry, is going to finish in third. And unfortunately for Ghana, I think they're going to finish in fourth. And I really don't want that to happen. You know, I want them to finish third or maybe in the top two, but I just don't see that happening. Uruguay, you know, they got really good players, and the only one player who I know is Edison Cavani. I don't know the West, but Edison Cavani I really know of. So, boy, this is going to be difficult. Portugal or Uruguay to finish in first. If Cristiano Ronaldo does start, then I think Portugal will finish in first. But if they don't, Uruguay will finish above them. So, this one is going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But I think for me, I might slightly go for Portugal first and then Uruguay. If Uruguay goes top, then listen, like I said before, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So that's basically it. That's basically it. So in terms of Group H, I've gone for Portugal first, Uruguay in second, Korea Republic in third, and Ghana in fourth. Now, those are the group stages. Now it's time for the knockout stages. So, for me, so the round of 16. So, as you can see, since I've told you guys what my group stage would be, they've already put that over there. So, those are going to be the knockout stages. So, I'm going to be telling you guys who is going to be in the quarterfinals. So, the Netherlands versus the USA. Boy, like, this is going to be a really good game. So, I think USA have got a good squad, but Netherlands, you know, they've got a good squad as well. The likes of Memphis Depay, who else? Steven Bergwijn, Virgil van Dijk. And so, for me, I think the round of 16, the first game, I think it's going to be the Netherlands for that one. The Netherlands will beat USA, maybe 2-1. It's going to be a tight game, and I think Netherlands might just nick it. So that's going to be the round of 16, the first game. Netherlands will get that win. Argentina against France, that's going to be a really good game. Of course, when these two faced each other in 2018, it was an entertaining game. You know, it ended at 4-3, and Kylian Mbappe scored 2 goals. So, yeah, but I think this time it's going to be different because France, over the last couple of games, haven't really been that great. They haven't really been that great. For Argentina, last year, they won the Copa America, So I think for me that... it's going to be a really close game. I think it might be it could be a draw. It could be like maybe a 1-1. I think Argentina will score. No, I think they will score 2 goals, and I think France will get back to the game. Then when it comes to penalties, I think Argentina will win. So I think for me, Argentina will beat France in the round of 16 after when it comes to the penalties at the end. So I think Argentina will just might nick a win on that one. Right, the next one, Germany up against Croatia. Of course, Croatia was runners-up for the 2018 FIFA World Cup, and Germany got knocked out. I think it was Japan, I believe. Yeah, something like that. And so, yeah, Croatia is looking back to gain to the final, but for Germany, they're looking to win their 5th World Cup trophy. That's a record breaking, So for this one, I think Germany will beat them. I think Croatia will score, but I think Germany will just be too much for Croatia. And I think that game will probably end Germany 3, Croatia 1. That's going to be my overall prediction on that one. So, yeah, Germany against Croatia. Germany will win that game and be in the quarterfinal. All right, Brazil up against Uruguay. So for me, I know what that game is going to be. I'm going to go for Brazil win. I think Uruguay has got really good players. The only one I know, like I said before, is Edison Cavani. But Brazil, their squad depth is unbelievable. They've got Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus, Richarlison, Thiago Silva, Edison, Allison. They've got top notch players, and I think it's going to be tough for Uruguay to even beat them with this squad. So for me, and who else am I missing? Yeah, Neymar Jr. So yeah, they've got really good squad there, Brazil. So I think Brazil is going to beat Uruguay 3-0 in that game. So that is how the game is going to be. Brazil is going to win against Uruguay for that group. Right, England against Qatar. Well, for me, it's got to be England. It's got to be England because, listen, it's going to be tough facing Qatar because, like I said, they got a really they were playing against them at home, at their home ground in the Qatar. So the fans will be up for it. But if we can put in a really good performance against Qatar and get that win, then I think Gareth Southgate can do well. And like I said yesterday, the way England are going far is the quarter final. That's basically it. So I think for me, we'll beat Qatar probably 4-0. It's going to be a tough game, but I think we'll probably beat them 4-0 because we got really good players in that squad, England. And if Gareth Southgate bottles it, then for me, it's got to go. Yeah, it's got to go. But I think we'll beat Qatar probably 4-0. Give me a moment, guys, while I turn on the light. Let me shut this. All right, so yeah, so England are gonna beat Qatar for that one. All right, Denmark against Poland. Oh, really, really good game. That one is really good game. This one is going to be really tough because we faced Denmark in the European Championship, and we faced Poland. The last time we faced against Poland, we drew to them 1-1. So, oh, this one is going to be difficult, but I think be- I think since Christian Eriksen is back for his country, and Denmark have got really good players. They got Christensen as well. They got really good players. For Poland, they need to rely on Lewandowski to score. To They not only need to rely on Lewandowski, they need all of the players to put in a really good performance against Denmark. So, boy, this one is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. If Robert Lewandowski gets injured, then Poland, for me, are not going to win. But if Lewandowski doesn't get injured, then it's going to be a tight one. It's really is going to be a tight one. So for me, oh God, this is tough, But I think that Denmark is going to get that win because, like I said, they got really, really good squad. They really have a really good squad. So for me, I think Denmark will just nick it. It's going to be a really tight game, but I think Denmark will just nick that win. I'll be facing England into the round of 16. So that's basically it. So yeah, so Denmark against Poland, I think Denmark will get that win. So that's basically it. Then we move on into these two. Belgium against Spain. A really, really good game to watch that. It's going to be a really good one. Of course, Belgium have got good players like Kevin De Bruyne, Michy Batshuayi. Spain have got really good players as well. It's going to be a tight one, but Belgium normally does well in the World Cup. When they went in the 2018, they could have been in the final, but instead they finished in third place. So it's a really going to be a really good game to watch. So boy, oh boy, I think Belgium will just be. It's going to be a tight one. I think this could be going to penalties, and I think Belgium will win the game because Thibaut Courtois is good at making saves for Real Madrid. So it's going to be a tight one. I think this could end the draw. And in case of penalties, I think Belgium will win. So I think Belgium will just nick it. So for me, I'm going to go for a Belgium win on that one against Spain. The last one, Portugal against Switzerland, you know. My goodness me, another good game to watch. That's why I love this FIFA Cup competition. I really, really do. Portugal against Switzerland. Oh, yeah, yeah. Could Switzerland do what they did against France? You know, because Portugal won the Euro 2016 World Trophy, and France won it. But Switzerland beat France in the European Championships last year. So could we see Switzerland really, really putting pressure on Portugal? And I think the answer is yes. So for me, if Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't start, like I said, then I think Portugal would do well without Ronaldo. But if they start Ronaldo, maybe they won't be that better. But I think they'll still win games. So, but Switzerland got a really good squad, you know. Oh God, this is so tough, you know. It really, really is. I think this might go to penalties as well. And yeah, Portugal got really good players who can score penalties, likes of Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, and all that stuff. So yeah, this is going to be really, really difficult. But I think that Portugal might just get a win. Might just get a win. It's going to be a really tough game, but I think Portugal might just get a win. So I think for me, Portugal will win that round of 16 against Switzerland. So that's basically it. Those so yeah, those are my predictions for the round of 16. Now let's move on into the quarterfinals. So Netherlands against Argentina. Well, basically it's going to be Argentina who's going to be in the semi-finals because, like I said, they've got so many players like Lionel Messi, Emi Martinez, Romelu from Tottenham. So yeah, and Argentina want to really win this World Cup for Lionel Messi, who's going to play his last World Cup, which is a shame because for me, he's my second GOAT. Ronaldo's my first, then Lionel Messi is my second GOAT, which is basically it. So I think Argentina will definitely win that. I think Netherlands will really want to try their best to put in a really good performance, because they know they got really good players as well. But I think Argentina will just got better players. So I think for me, like I said yesterday, this could be Argentina's year. So I think Argentina will be in the semi-finals of this year's FIFA World Cup. So yeah, so that's Argentina. For the next one, Germany against Brazil. Boy, that's a really good game. Both teams we've got really, really good players. So boy oh boy. Germany, Brazil. Boy, for me, it's difficult. Yeah, it's difficult, sorry. But I think Brazil might just nick a win. It's going to be a tight one, but Brazil got really, really good squad players. They really, really do. So, yeah, Germany against Brazil. I think Brazil might nick a 2-1 win. It's going to be difficult and a tight game, but I think Brazil just might nick a win of 2-1. So, yeah, because like I said, Brazil, if they win the round of 16, they'll be facing their group who've won the most World Cups, which is Germany 4 times. So I think Brazil, if they want to win it, they really got to go up for it. So I think Brazil, for me, is going to win that group. So Germany against Brazil, Brazil's going to be in the semi-final on that one. So England against Denmark. Now, of course, we faced Denmark before. We just managed to beat them 2-1, but penalty was lucky. Yeah, lucky penalty, but we beat them. So I did say that England would do well in the quarterfinals. So yeah, this one is going to be difficult, but I really hope that Gal South can take us all the way to the final, but I really don't see that happening. I just really, really don't. So, so if England does face Denmark again, it's going to be a tough game. But I think England will I think England will do well against Denmark. It's going to be a tight one. I might go for 2-1 again after extra time. I think he'll finish 1-1, and then I think England might score at the end to make it 2-1, and then we'll be in the semi-final like we did in 2018. So those are going to be my predictions on that one. England against Denmark. England to win that a tight 2-1 game. So yeah, it's going to be another semi-final of the World Cup for England. Belgium up against Portugal. My goodness me. My goodness me. Belgium have got really good players, but so does Portugal. When Belgium was in that quarterfinal, they've lost to Italy. So if Italy was facing Belgium, then I think for me Italy would have won that game. But they're facing Portugal right now. But Belgium have got really really good players. So boy, it's going to be tough. It really is. So it's going to be tough to predict. But I could potentially see Portugal going out. I really could. I really could. I really could. Boy, oh boy, it's tough. It's tough. So, my one is going to be. I can see Portugal going out, but if Ronaldo starts, then Portugal will do well. But if they don't start, then maybe they'll be better without Ronaldo. So, gosh, I don't know what to say. It's so difficult. It really is. So for me, I think Belgium just might nick a win. I don't think both teams will keep a clean sheet. It's going to be a tight one, but I think Belgium will just might nick it 2-1. That's going to be my prediction on that one. 2-1 to Belgium. It's going to be tight, and as you can see, Portugal going out of the World Cup in the quarterfinals. So yeah, I think Belgium will nick that one. They will nick that one. All right, and then Argentina versus Brazil. My goodness me, I never thought I predicted that one. I would have thought that would be in the final, but it could potentially be in the semi-final. So, boy, oh boy, this one, Brazil against Argentina. One team to compete to the final. Oh boy, ay, ay, ay. This is gonna be on penalties, because like I said, both teams have got really good squad depth. They really, really do. I think here that this could be being a draw. I think both teams will go at it. Uh, After extra time, we'll probably finish maybe 1-1, and then I think Argentina might be in the final because Emi Martinez is really good. Or somebody else is really good at saving penalties, but so does Brazil, the likes of Edison and Allison. So, Jesus Christ. I want this one to be in the final and not in the semis. I don't want to, but Jesus Christ. This one is so tough. It's really, really tough. Listen, like I said, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So, yeah, 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 Copa America. Yeah, you know what? I think Argentina might just win on penalties. It's going to be tough, but I think Argentina might win on penalties. So for me, unfortunately, Brazil, I think they'll go out of the semi-finals. But if they can beat Argentina, win Messi's World Cup, then that'll be epic for them, and that'll be the highlight of this tournament. So, but I think for me, Argentina will go to the final. It's going to be tough to predict which teams will these two will win, but I think Argentina might win it on penalties after extra time. So I think it's going to be 1-1, and I think Argentina will win on penalties. So that's going to be my prediction on that one. And then we move on into England against Belgium. Now, of course, if that actually happens, then I'm worried on that game because the last time we beat Belgium was 2 years ago. Ever since, but in the World Cup, we didn't beat them in the group stages, and we didn't beat them for third place. So, and that was under Gareth Southgate. We've got really good players, but it's going to be a really, really tough game. For me, I don't think England will win the World Cup. I really don't think so. So if that actually happens, then I think Belgium will just beat England in the World Cup like they do. So, unfortunately, since I'm an England fan, and since I don't, since I know that England won't win the World Cup, I want them to be in the final. But I just think they don't do that if they face Belgium. So for me, I think Belgium will beat England and will be in the semi-final of this year's World Cup. And I think they might beat England probably maybe 2-1. It's going to be a tight one because England have got a really good defense, but Gareth Southgate doesn't make players on form. And that's why, for me, we're not going to win this World Cup is because of him. So, yeah, Belgium is going to be England's. Not that easy, but it's going to be tough. But I think they'll just beat England probably 2-1. I think we'll score, but I think Kevin De Bruyne will score twice in that game because he's the best midfielder in the Premier League, the top three. So that's basically it. So Belgium is going to beat England, and England are going to be out of the World Cup in the semi-final once again, like Croatia did to us in 2018. So yeah, that is basically it. And then for the final, Argentina up against Belgium. Belgium are looking to win, and both teams are looking to win the World Cup for the first time in their history. If Belgium win it, honestly, Kevin De Bruyne will be the best midfielder there is in the world because he's won everything except for the Champions League and the FIFA World Cup and the Euros as well. So he only has to win those three and he'll become the best midfielder there is. So yeah, so if Belgium win it, then congratulations to them and especially to Kevin De Bruyne and Thibaut Courtois as well. So if that's actually happened. For Argentina, if they win it, then it will be great for Lionel Messi because it will end the conversation on who is the greatest of all time. Ronaldo or Messi. If Messi wins it, then for me, he's the greatest of all time. If Ronaldo wins it, then for me, you'll be the greatest of all time because neither of these two has ever won the World Cup. Yes, they've won titles, Champions Leagues, League Cups, and all that stuff, but they've never ever won the World Cup. Of course, I'm not sure if Argentina won the European Championship. Oh no, they're not in Europe. Sorry, yeah, Portugal won the Euros, but they've never won the World Cup. And Argentina never won the World Cup too, but they've won Copa America last year. So if they win this year's FIFA World Cup, that means that Messi has won everything that there is to be, and he'll become the greatest of all time. So my winner. And like I said to you guys in the beginning of the video, I'm going to be telling you guys who my winner is. And my winner for this year's FIFA World Cup is going to be, drum roll please, oh, Argentina. Argentina is going to be my winner for this year's FIFA World Cup. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to predict the ones as well. Sorry about that. So, yeah, Argentina is going to be my winner for this year's FIFA World Cup. So, let me just quickly go through my predictions on that one. So, for Netherlands against USA, I might go for. It's going to be a tough one, but I'm going to go for 2-1 to the Netherlands. Then Argentina against France, I'm going to go for 3-0 to Argentina because, like I said, France have got players missing like Nkunku, N'Golo Kante, and like I said, over the last few games, they haven't really looked that great. So, yeah, so I think Argentina will just be France 3-0. For Germany against Croatia, I'm going to go for 3-1 to Germany because Croatia is looking to get back into the final, but I don't think they'll do that if they face teams like Germany and all that stuff. So 3-1 to Germany is going to be my prediction. For Brazil against Uruguay, I'm going to go for a tight one. I'm going to go for 2-1 Brazil because Uruguay have got really good players, but Brazil have got better players than Uruguay. No offense. So 2-1 to Brazil is going to be my prediction on that one. For England against Qatar, I'm going to go for a 4-0 to England because facing teams at home, Qatar, it ain't going to be that easy, but we still got really good squad depth to beat Qatar. So, yeah, 4-0 to England is going to be my prediction. For Denmark against Poland, I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for 2-1 in Denmark. It's going to be a tight one because both teams have got really good players, but Denmark have been doing well in the championship and it could have been to the final, but they didn't. So, yeah, if Poland don't really do well in the FIFA World Cup, so yeah, I'm going to go for Denmark on this one 2-1. For Belgium against Spain, I'm going to go for ooh, I'm going to go for a 2-1 Belgium win because Spain have got good players, but Belgium have got better players. So, yeah, it's going to be a tight one. For Portugal against Switzerland, I'm going to go for I'm going to go for 1-1. I'm going to I'm going to go for 1-1, but I think Portugal might win win on penalties on that one. So, yeah, so that's my prediction on that one. For Netherlands against Argentina, I'm gonna go for 3-1 for Argentina for that one because yeah, they've got players like Lionel Messi and all that stuff. The Netherlands they got good players, but Argentina will be all over them. So that's basically it. For Germany against Brazil, I'm gonna go for a tight 2-1 Brazil win because Germany have got really good players, but Brazil have got their squad depth is unbelievable. So I'm gonna go for a tight 2-1 to Brazil on that one. For England against Denmark, I'm going to go for a 2-1 England win. That game, but I think England might do it because we faced them before in the European Championship and we beat them with a lucky penalty and all that stuff. So, yeah. For Belgium against Portugal, I'm going to go for I'm going to go for 2-1 Belgium. It's going to be a tight one, but I think Belgium will be all over, have dominate possession. And I think Portugal might have a chance to be in the semis, but I just don't see that happening. I really don't. So they could be out. So 2-1 to Belgium is going to be my prediction. Then Argentina against Brazil, I'm going to go for a 1-1. I'm going to go for a draw, and I'm going to go for Argentina just about to go win on penalties. For England against Belgium, I'm going to go for a 2-1 Belgium win because yeah, England will not do well on the Gareth Southgate. Will probably score, but I think our defense will just lack. We'll just lack our defense on that one. So yeah, 2-1 to Belgium is going to be my prediction on that one. And then last and not least, Argentina against Belgium. I'm going to go for Argentina to win this final and to win this year's World Cup by 2 goals to 1. So yeah, Argentina 2, Belgium 1. And that is already it. So, yeah, that is it, guys. So that is my predictions for the group stages and for the knockout stages and who is going to be my winner for this year's FIFA World Cup. If you guys agree with me on that, let me know in the comments down below. If you disagree, what's your group stage knockouts for the knockout stages and who do you think is going to be your winner for this year's FIFA World Cup? Let me know in the comments down below. Now, in terms of the Golden Boot, I think it's going to be Lionel Messi because for me, he will be Argentina's best player. So I think for me, he wins the Golden Boot. But there's ever other candidates, the likes of maybe Karim Benzema, maybe Neymar, maybe Kylian Mbappe, maybe Harry Kane, Lewandowski. There's so many, but I think I might just go for Lionel Messi. That is basically it. For the winner of what he said, Argentina, for one is up. I think I went for Belgium. In fact, for third place, let me just have a quick look. For third place, where I think for me, I think I think Brazil will win in third place. So that's basically it. So my third place is going to be Brazil. The player of the tournament. Oh, I don't want to go Lionel Messi again, but I'm gonna go for Neymar for Brazil. I think he'll be player of the tournament. I think Messi will win the Golden Boot, and I think Neymar too will be player of the tournament. In terms of flop, oh no, actually, let me go to dark horses. In terms of dark horses, I'm gonna go for yeah. In terms of dark horses, I might go for do 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 do. Boy, there's so many, you know. In terms of dark horses, I might. This is so tough, you know. I might go for Uruguay. I might go for Uruguay because they've got really good players, and the only one player who I know is Edison Cavani. That's basically it. So yeah, I think I might go for Uruguay as the dark horses. In terms of flop, I think it might be France because they've won it last time, but I don't think they'll win it this time. So I think France will flop this year. Um, the yeah, I think that's basically it. Have I missed something? Player of the tournament, I said, Golden Boot, winner, third place, and all that stuff. Is there anything else? No, I think that's basically it. That's basically it. So, yeah, my dark horse is Uruguay. The winner is going to be Argentina. The runners up is Belgium. Flop, it will be France. Um, Golden Boot, Lionel Messi, and the player of the tournament, Neymar Jr. So, yeah, so that's basically it. So, that is the end of previewing this year's FIFA Cup. It's going, the FIFA Cup is less than 24 hours away, and I'm looking forward to it. And I know you guys are excited too. And look at this, it took me 1 hour, 1 minute, and 32 seconds to record this video. A lot, you know. That tells you the free that tells you how excited I am for the free throw cup, my predictions, all that stuff. So yeah, long video, but I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And if you do, make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. In the below, make sure you click the share button so that you guys can preview your FIFA World Cup predictions. Let me know who your winner is, your dark horse, your player of the tournament, your golden boot. You know who will flop and who will be your player of who will be your third place team winner, who is going to be the runners up and all that stuff. And yeah, so let me know in the comments down below too. Make sure you click the bell notifications so that you never miss any of my FIFA World Cup YouTube content that will be coming out often, not every day, but maybe sometimes I'll be going through the England games and maybe the other games as well, reviewing what happened when I watched that game and all that stuff. So yeah, there'll be lots of content for this year's FIFA World Cup on my YouTube channel, so make sure you guys don't miss any of those. So yeah, I've got to take a deep breath, got to take some water because this has been a really long video, but I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys enjoy the FIFA Cup from tomorrow all the way up to the 18th of December, which is in and that will be due in 6 weeks time. So yeah, really looking forward to it. I'm so excited. I know you guys will too. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Whatever team you support, good luck to all of them. And if your team wins it, a huge congratulations to you guys. If you're in runners up, at least you're in the final, at least you've done well. And if you're in third place, you tried your best, but you're out of the semi-finals. So yeah, and whoever's out of the World Cup, sorry to hear that, but hopefully in the 4 years time you will do better than you did last time and all that stuff. And whoever goes out of the World Cup in terms of group stages, at least you made it to the World Cup, which you'll be happy, but you're disappointed that you're already out this early. So that's basically it. So good luck to every single one of you guys that support your country, the 32 countries that are in the group stages. And yeah, may the best team win, and may the best team win the champions of the world and hold that golden shiny FIFA World Cup trophy, which you can see on the screen right now. there it is. So yeah, let the best team win. So I've got to go, guys. It's been a long video for me. I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, we'll see what happens during this year's FIFA World Cup. So thank you guys so much for watching. Look after yourselves. Take care. And as always, peace and good luck. And see you guys for tomorrow's video for England versus Iran match preview. Take care, guys, and goodbye.